There you go. What it do is your boy OG, man, back at you, man. Back on Facebook. I mean, I keep saying Facebook, back on YouTube. Uh, I just want to say thank you to God, man. Thank you, God, for giving me my food and, keeping me safe. I could be doing a little better, but I could be doing a whole lot worse. And, it's like the things that we do, you know what I'm saying? Give us the results that we get. You know what I'm saying? So, we can't blame God or we can't blame the devil or Satan. I don't like saying the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because Satan has a name, but I'm not gonna get into that. But it's like, we have to take responsibility for our own actions, man. If we are in bad shape, we have to look at what we did to cause ourselves to be in bad shape. So I don't get mad at God. I don't ask him for nothing. Like if he, doesn't want me to have something or doesn't want to give me something, then it's his will. But I just say thank you for what I do have, and just try to, just do better. I'm working on, some issues I got going on because me. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself to be a messenger, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm not, a messenger like, Elijah Muhammad trying to redeem people, you know, but, I'm here to tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get right with the universe, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to get right with the universe. And I'm not talking about, if you drink or having sex or whatever. I'm not talking about sin. I'm talking about basic righteousness, man. Not stealing from people. Not pay your debt. You know. This snitching and all of this shit going on. No honor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, just treat the universe with respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Treat the universe, treat the game, treat life with respect, man. You know what I'm saying? And treat people how you want to be treated. But I'm not getting into all that other extra stuff, man. Today, I want to talk about death, man. You know, and it's funny, everybody want to talk about death and talk about killing and talk about this and that, regarding, like, oh, I done put in work, I done caught bodies and all that shit. But do you really understand what it means to die? You know what I'm saying? To be dead, man. You know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with my grandmother, right? And I was telling her, it's like, I don't like to think about death, man. Because, I done been through a lot of bad things. Well, not bad things, but, let's just say I've dealt with some adversity. And, I always tell myself that there's always tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got life in your body, you can turn things around. And I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing bad lasts forever. You know what I mean? But when you die, and that's it. It ain't no coming back. So, you know what I'm saying? When these people talking, about the coronavirus, they keep talking about this death and, what I'm saying, how many people died and keep talking about this, what I'm saying? You don't need to be thinking about death. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really not prepared for it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It's like, how many people are really prepared for it? Are you really prepared for it? And now that that we coming into a phase in history, this is kind of, it's not like the Black Plague, but it's sort of like, it's like a plague. They call it a pandemic, but it's more like because it's like it's like a dark cloud is looming over the world now. You know what I'm saying? And now, because I put in my last video that death, you got mental death, spiritual death, but now you're gonna deal with physical death. I've known people. I know people. Who have died from this whole thing. So uh, you have to know how to deal with somebody passing. Now me, what I'm saying, this is what I do. Now you don't have to believe in it if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You believe whatever you want to, but reading the Bible and reading the Quran, it's like especially in the Quran, you know what I'm saying? In the Quran, it always talks about the hereafter, you know what I mean? The afterlife. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that what you do here in this life is going to determine how you live in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? If you're a scumbag on earth while you living, you're not going to have a good afterlife. You know what I'm saying? If you treat the game with respect, you know what I'm saying, and try your best, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be perfect, but you try your best to be a good person and a good citizen, then you'll have a pleasant afterlife, and it's not that, it's really not that complicated, but see what it is, and I've said this several times, is that people just don't respect spirituality at all. You know what I'm saying? They keep looking towards man and other people to solve their problems. You know what I'm saying? Man can't do nothing, man. You better off. I ain't gonna say that, but look, these people can't. You know what I'm saying? They can't save your soul, man, and they can't help your spirit. When you depressed and you ain't got nobody to see, you know what I'm saying? That these people ain't gonna be able to help. Only God can help. You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't even respect Satan. So this is what I was talking about. Is that when the reason what I'm saying, I feel that this whole coronavirus business is taking place is because people, what I'm saying, have lost all sense of spirituality. You know what I'm saying? They don't recognize none of the spirits. So when you die, you're not gonna have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Now, because I'm getting to the point, man. Just bear with me. So, how do we deal with death? How do you deal with death? Well, I've had a lot of people die on me, man. And I just say to myself, like they're in a better place, man, because when you transition, because like a lot of people, that had a big influence on me who have moved on, you know what I'm saying? They're still here, but I just can't see them anymore. They're in the spiritual world, they're in the spiritual realm, and I know, what I'm saying, that they why, my mother, my grandfather, my homeboy Garrett, my ex-fiance, I know they all in heaven, you know what I'm saying, looking down and just, just laughing at what's going on, because when you pass on, is peace, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say rest in peace, man. It's peace. You ain't got to worry about trying to pay your rent or trying to, get enough money to get a bag of weed or a bag of, a dime of crack. You ain't got to worry about what your baby mother's doing. You ain't got to worry about what the government is doing. It's just total peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, this right here is a preview of what hell is like. I'm telling you, this what you're seeing around here is a preview of what hell is like. This is what hell is like. Everybody mad. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can get along. You know, motherfuckers is just, like, they just not in a good place, man. You know, they don't have no peace. See, that's what hell is like. So this is why, it's in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Now, me, I turn to Christ. You know what I'm saying? But it's not necessarily about Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because there's many angels, you know what I'm saying, that you can pray to that don't care what religion you are. Azrael is probably the one I'm closest to because, Azrael is the angel of death, and, I understand death very well, because, the angels, they visit me in my dreams and they tell me things, and basically they tell me that, the afterlife is going to be worth it. All this stuff that, I'm going through with, being rejected and being ignored, and, nobody want to listen to me and all of that, and, I fight with depression and addiction and all that, but if I keep on the righteous path and stick with God, it's all going to be worth it because, I have eternal bliss, you know what I'm saying? And this is how you prepare for the afterlife, you know what I'm saying, is plant good solid seeds of righteousness, man. You know what I'm saying? A kind word. You know, if you got a couple dollars to give to somebody, give them a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? You know, being respectful. You know what I'm saying? Turning away from fights and trying to make peace with your family and with your friends. See, these all seeds of righteousness, man. You know, but some of these people, they think that money is the answer. Money is not the answer. Money is not the answer because the money is not gonna do you no good when you're dead. It's not gonna do you no good when you're dead, man. And you need to be prepared for death because that's what's coming, man. That's what's coming, man. And like I said, you can pray to angels. You got Michael. All these guys on YouTube. You got Michael, Haniel, Azrael. That's the Grim Reaper. He's a death angel, man. He's not a bad guy. And you should really. Hold on, let me let this train pass. You should really think about checking him out on YouTube. That's Azrael, because he helps comfort you with, like, when my mother died, I didn't shed a tear, man, because the death angel area, Azrael, he spoke to me. He said, look, man, your mother was suffering here on earth, just like I am. I'm suffering, and to go to heaven is better for her up there than it is, I'm telling you, because this is not it. This is not it, this is not, nah. This is demon land. Okay, there's very few angels. You might meet one or two angels, and then the whole time you living in here, man. But most of them people, they either sheep or they just a demon. So this life here is not what's going. This is nothing. You wanna try to secure a good afterlife. You know, so I wasn't sad when my mother died, and I know she's still here because I could hear her voice. I could hear, laughing and telling me but she's having a good time in heaven with the angels, man. But again, I do these videos for me and God, and you know, because I don't think these people are, capable of turning things. I really don't. I don't think they're capable of turning this thing around, man. I got a roommate, man. He's sitting up there crying about coffee. He ain't got no coffee. He don't have no cigarettes. Bro, I'm not going to talk about it because I still got to live with him. You know what I'm saying? But, it's sad, man. People they just don't get it, man. You need to be taking steps to secure your afterlife, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you deal with death, man. You pray to angels, man, and not just pray to angels, man. Really get to know them, man. That's why I say, man, that Bible is a baby book, man. That's new. That's baby stuff, man. If you really want to know what's going on, you need to read. Now I know Barnes and Nobles is closed, but you need to pick up some other books besides that Bible, man. Because that Bible is limited, man. It's limited. But yeah, man, you go here on YouTube, you just type in Azrael, Archangel Azrael, Archangel, Azrael. He's a death angel, man. He's very helpful in dealing with death. And see, they don't teach this in church. But I'm listening to a lot of these people, and they worried about money. They worried about how they gonna eat. They worried about this and that. Yo, man, I'm getting fat. I'm trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? That's how good God is to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, and the reason I say God is so, he has so much grace, because, I don't do the right thing, but I have faith in God, and I try to promote God, and I try to promote Jesus Christ. And, that's basically it, man. But like I said, man, just start making your plans for the afterlife. And you do it by planting righteous seeds, kind words, charity. What's another one? Just do. What righteousness is, man. Just do the right thing. Do to other people what you would want them to do to you. Church.